everyone, how's it going? Thank you very much for coming by already. Good evening and salutations all. It is Thursday, January 9th, almost 9:30 here on the East Coast. It's time for some Thursday night Amateur Dota 2 League. Oh yeah, that was a nice little bit of a start we had. That felt pretty good. Alright, got a good momentum going here, don't want to ruin it. This is a matchup between Razer Blade International and EUPH, and I discussed it with them, and it is pronounced EUPH, not EU or EUPH, but EUPH as in euphoria. We had euphoria that we're ready to play some Dota and have a good swell game. It'll be fantastic. We're gonna ban out Obsidian Destroyer first, because we're youth. We don't like dealing with OD in that mid lane. Meanwhile, Razer Blade's like, we're gonna get rid of that Lich. Lich has gotta go. Alright, we understand he's got a strong, severe presence in the lane where he can sacrifice the creeps, gaining a serious amount of XP, and as long as he does it away from the creep wave, he can deny the enemy and reap all of the benefits. So, good lane presence, let's get rid of him. On Euphoria's side, they're going to go ahead and just get rid of that Abaddon because he's just a pesky support who has a tremendous amount of survivability and great support overall to help the team. So finally, we're going to see the first pickups, and EUPH snags up that Bristleback right away, who we've been seeing a lot lately. He's just really tough, hard to break through. He's casting out all the quills, really digging down the enemy team. Overall it's an interesting, to pick up early. A lot of times we'll see people pick up these supports right off the bat, take advantage of maybe the available Visage, Crystal Maiden, and etc. that are still out there. Even a Clockwork is still in the pool, but instead they're going to grab Bristleback and Razer Blade shoot right back. No hesitation, they get the Doom early. Shadows of, what was, LGD? LGD playing in the Grand Finals recently in D2L, going up against Fnatic, grab Doom very often as their first pick, so maybe Razer Blade are on an LGD high and want to make something happen, but then they quickly throw one out left field and grab Jakiro, which we don't get to see played very often, and it's interesting because on one hand you feel like Jakiro is just such a good hero to have. Obviously he has the slowdown, lockdown ability of the Ice Path. It's a skill shot. There's a good chance you can get juked out of it and miss. It's not as reliable as something that, like, Crystal Maiden has her Frostbite, which is a nice, reliable lockdown. Jakiro, he has the slow and the nuke damage with Dual Breath as well, as the, hopefully, lockdown of the Ice Path. And then, a lot of his skills, you gotta be very situational to make it work for him, to have good effect. But if you're pretty skillful and you feel like you have good chemistry and good synergy with the rest of your team, you can make a Jakiro work, maybe if it's going to be a part of an early Wombo combo that we have yet to see. But, the one other thing is Jakiro has extremely high mana cost for
10 seconds remaining
for a support. And, a lot of people don't like that. He's needs a lot of mana pool early, a lot of intel to work with, and you typically don't want these supports to be too item dependent. Alright, I was just informed on the side, by the way, that Shadow Killer, he's our Amateur Dota 2 League headmaster, I guess if you will, of this game, that the game is not ticketed. I'm seeing it as well right up here in the top left corner. Normally there would be a ticket there, but that's okay. We're going to let them continue out the draft. We'll restart the game. Make sure it's ticketed. That way you guys can get your drops if you got your tickets. Alright, we're not going to deny you of that. So, and if you haven't already, why don't you just grab a ticket? Alright, you son of a bitch. It's 99 cents. It's well worth the money. Alright, 99 cents. 99 pennies to watch amateur Dota and listen to some amateur casters. Because why not, right? More picks underway as they grab Mirana up third. And, that's great. Mirana's proficient as a potential decent late game. Great offlaner as well. Fantastic leaping ability, able to disjoint. And, well, as long as you're half decent landing Sacred Arrows, you can make it work. Now, is she going to get someone to play a partner in crime, grab that Bane, perhaps. Bane and Mirana work together so well, just like peanut butter and jelly. Meanwhile, EUPH, they grab Timbersoft, their third pick. They want this is a lot of bursts we're seeing here, and a lot of fatness working.
Luna.
He's got that great mobility, and it's a great counter to have when you want to shut down the likes of a Doom who's trying to push in. But the odd thing of it all is, why would you pick a Timbersaw after a Doom has already been picked up? Doom is one of the best counters to a Timbersaw, given you throw out the Doom and Timbersaw can't do anything. So, I don't know. That's a bit of a gamble. All right, I'll say for you, if it's a bit of a gamble going with the Timbersaw, but maybe they're just really confident in their Timbersaw skills to, get the job done. So I'm not going to dog them on that yet, but it is an interesting call to do. But Razer Blade, for their late game, they're going to grab up the Luna, who's got that heavy pushing power. The Glaives now being able to bounce back and forth. And you're going to see a lot of commitment from her to stay probably in the safe lane and just farm it up continuously, make it into that late game, build the early BKB, a bit of damage, and really hit him hard and hit him where it hurts, right through the base. As far as bans are concerned, they know that, they tried to respectfully get each other's, but what we're going to be looking at now, what I was going to say, is a secondary support and then a potential mid laner for youth. They grab that secondary support, they grab it, and it's going to be Venomancer, which is great. He could be an early aggressive hero, works great with Crystal Maiden. They grab an early smoke. They have excellent roam potential. Maybe go to the mid lane, pose a threat, and make shit happen early. I mean, that's where it counts. You run in Crystal Maiden, you get the help of the Gale. Venomancer's Gale level 1 is absurd. It is absolutely ridiculous. And then you count in the fact that he's got the wards with Poison Sting. I mean, come on. That's fucking crazy. Venomancer is a tough cookie. Alright, they get rid of the enemies. They're worried about the late game that youth is going to bring to it, and they get the cheesiest of cheese and get rid of anti-mage. And in return, they feel like they're going to go with something like the Shadow Demon to move along with Mirana, which is always a nice pickup. But Bane's still there as well. If Razer Blade want it, they can have it. They can grab the Bane, roll it together with the Mirana and the Jakiro. No, they would do Luna. I guess they would run a 2-1-2. Maybe Mirana Bane top, have Jakiro babysit the Luna. Doom can always hang in the jungle. They have a lot of options.
10 seconds remaining.
They have a lot of options, but we'll see what they decide to do to round out. They got 5 seconds left. They're really possibly moving into reserve time. Nope. They're going to grab up a mid laner in Dragon Knight. So, wow. So, some dual tri-core kind of thing here. And that what looks like will be a support Mirana. Which, hey, I've been seeing a lot of that too. So they'll roll with the Mirana as a support with the Jakiro. Then they can always have Doom hang out in the jungle, build up that early Midas. If he wants to go more utility style, get the Assault Kyrios, drums, what have you. And then he'll work very nicely later in the game as it goes with the Dragon Knight and Luna. Now I would expect you maybe thinking about a mid laner here. They don't have the access to the OD obviously, but you still got a Bubble and Razer. I was going to say Razer, but they're going to grab the puck, which is good. Nice mobility, ever elusive, good silence. That's going to be good to try to lock down and shut down Mirana for being so elusive. And obviously, puck is top-notch when going against Dragon Knight. So Dragon Knight going to really need some assistance. We'll see if maybe the duo of Jakiro and Mirana can make some aggressive maneuvers to that mid lane and lay it on thick, so the puck won't have such an easy time in that mid lane. So with that said, the game is underway, and we'll go ahead and begin to roll through some of these introductions. Once again, it's Thursday night, and that means it's Amateur Dota 2 League night. And tonight's game, casted by me, will be Razer Blade International going against Team EUPH. Alright, so starting on your Razer Blade squad, we do have Mirana is going to be played up by A1 Int. We have Ungasis Sai, he's playing Dragon Knight. Jakiro, opting up for the support Jakiro, which happy to welcome back Jakiro in the game. We'll see exactly how well he can do on it. Now, you'll have to forgive me my color blindness. I can't read the purple with the gray. That's going to be Despair. And we'll see if he's got the Jakiro skills to make it happen. Doom right next to him. It's going to be question mark and Pitbull Int, or Pimple, sorry, International Pitbull, going to be playing Luna. See, I should have looked at the names ahead of time. That would have been the smart thing to do. Duly noted for the next time, read over names ahead of time so I don't look like a fucking idiot when I'm reading over the introductions. How you doing, Rambo? Rambo is your pink member of EUPH. He's playing Timbersaw actually in the mid lane. This is a little bit of a throwback here. So they felt like they would have been more confident rolling with Timbersaw, I guess, in a one-on-one matchup against the Dragon Knight with a melee battle. Meanwhile, bottom lane, early aggression here on Jakiro, and just after I was trying to see if he was going to get it going for him, he feeds over the first blood early as Haz runs right in through the jungle with the bristleback. I love that he got the nasal goo first. I think that is the best thing you can do, especially when you're planning on going aggressive early like that. That slow is so good, and it stacks early, and it stacks well. Probably, it has to be one of the better slows you can get in the game. So, apologies I'm missing the first part of that action, as aggression starts out really early here. But that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Crystal Maiden and Venomancer. Down, and APM. Moving together as a squad, doing that early roam. They did get the smoke early. And they got, man, stuff happens so quick. I gotta get right through this. Haz, by the way, got that first blood. He's playing your bristleback. Here we go. They already find out Doom. Let's see. They lay out the Nova. Does she have level 2? She doesn't yet. They're gonna lay out the Gale after, and that's a real big slow. They're gonna auto attack him down. He's gonna move in. He has. Ooh, he's got to run right here. They are beating his ass. This is unfortunate. He's not gonna get away. That's your second kill.
Your blood froze.
Doing early work right there. Dragon Knight can't commit to pulling away and giving Timbersaw that early advantage there. I'm liking the audible play they had moving Timber to the mid lane, because now your top lane Puck, played by Kalu, gets to go in a matchup against Mirana. And you know what? Not the best matchup really for Mirana. Oh no, Gale! My goodness! Team Youth laying it on heavy early. Another pickoff in the mid lane. They grab down the Dragon Knight.
Thanks are in order.
Bristleback, very confident, just solo duking it out here. He might eat a little bit of damage, but he's just already building up a nice set of bones, laying out early goo and harassment. But he's going to be sitting pretty here. And already, these two knuckleheads are making a run down through the bottom. They're going to try to get this party rolling. Meanwhile, top, relatively even here. 6-4 Puck going against Mirana's 5-0. But there's no time really for talking about theory crafting anymore. They got action going right away. Oh. I need to do something real quick. Oh no! It's too late into the game and we can't remake for a ticket. Oh no. I can't deny these guys 3 kills early. Unfortunately, this first game will have to go unticketed. It was too late to try to ask him to remake now. So, first game will not be ticketed. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll make up for it in doing my own giveaway in the stream. Just to make up for it. Alright, let's get right back in it anyways here. Timbersaw already chasing Dragon Knight. He's going to pick up the early regen top. And your bottom lane, Luna. It's only 4-2. Oh man, here we go. Jakiro's got to watch out. Ice Path will miss, and that's what I'm talking about. That's not a reliable lockdown to help yourself out, because they're going to allow Haz to pick up the kill. And now they bump it up ahead to 4-0. That's what I'm saying, man. Jakiro, Ice Path, it's rough. You know, when you're in a bind like that and you're being jumped, the odds of you landing it out on someone who's like right next to you, beating the hell out of you, it makes it really hard. He's such a slow hero as it is. He needs to get any sort of early sets. He works well as the game goes on, and he actually has some items under his belt and mana to use. But it's rough right now. They were hoping to lay out some early aggression in the lane with his liquid fire, but these two supports have been just running around so much and being so active. It's working so nice for Youth right now. And Razer's in a bit of trouble here early. Both all top 3, Timbersaw, the Puck, and Bristle. Leading the way as far as CS goes. Rambo happy to just build for it right away. And oh, mean lane. What happened here? Top, they got caught out. They trade 1 for 1. Just a battle by the tower, I would presume. They trade kills on each other.
Double damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Doom's still committed to that jungle. Let's hope we can build into that early Midas, but it's already getting a little rough for him. He's got the boots obviously ready to go, but he's got a long road to travel before he even gets a Midas in his hands. Rana, arrow out, will not catch.
My way.
As Puck will continue to farm. Meanwhile, they're thinking about possibly making a catch on Dragon Knight, who is playing very safe here. Already got picked off once, don't want to let it happen again. And that's going to go ahead and set Crystal Main Venomancer backpack in there. APM. And down with another smoke. They're looking for Jakiro. Jakiro, if he goes too far up, he's going to get caught out, and this will be it. Smokes. Oh no! He runs right into Crystal Main. This is going to be bad. Frostbite out. And now, Venomancer also making a move on Pitbull. They're going to try and take both of them here. Pitbull will go down. Has now making a maneuver here. Oh, oh God. Got to get out of this one. Jakiro caught out. And that will be the end of Despair. Oh no! Oh, nice! Gets him with the freeze! Has goes down. Jakiro will end up falling. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Venomancer will get away from this one. Oh no! Body blocked by Crystal Maiden. Needs to get a little closer to get off that Luna. Now Crystal Maiden trying to juke away, run through the woods, go up north. There goes a nice ward. It will slow her down. There's one, but she's not level 6. Ooh, 2 seconds. Nice sidestep to avoid the gale. Oh no, this is it. Nuke won't get him, and now Has is going to get her pin. Pitbull cannot get away from this. That goo is too good. Gets her down. Wow, free feed over. A bit of an overcommitment. They do get on the board finally. It's 2 for 8. Meanwhile, top lane, Clue laying out the coil, trying to sidestep. Nice dodge of the storm, but they trade 1 for 1 again. Man, that is getting clever and clowny right there. Man, this one is a workout, man. No time for warm-up already. First game, making me sweat right away trying to catch up with all the action that's going down. It's still a little bleak here for Razer, but, you know, you never know. You have to get a little confident here in the mid-game. Throw something away, allow for Razer to build up into that late game and get a lot of farm. But here we go. Jakiro in a lot of trouble again. Despair will be taken down. Has very confident, will run away. Oh, nice nuke. Come on, baby. Nope. Will not have enough. Pitbull forced to sit back by the tower, and Has will escape. Already Vanguard acquired. He's got a nice early set of farm. Here we go. Dragon form. Ungasis. Sai. Sorry about the name there, sir. Making a move on Puck. Gets caught out with the Dragon Tail. Now can they make it happen? Nice timing with the Sacred Arrow, and they lock her down and take her out. Before she even has the chance to get off any sort of defense there. Early goo, Crystal Maiden running it out with the extra speed of the smoke. Nice Nova timing. They're going to commit for this, but here comes some rotation. Finally, it won't matter. Pitbull goes down again. Ungasis steps in, but he's on a 3 versus 1. Has. Will he get caught out? Will he end up trading? Ooh, it's the long ball, and he gets taken down. Ungasis as well will end up falling. Here we go, from the back, Despair, from the den, trying to make a move on APM here, but APM will get away. Mr. Razor Blade moving in. Pitbull back once again. She's 0-3, so it's been really rough. Meanwhile, Timbersaw did pick off a kill here in the jungle, catching out the Doom. Oh, that will miss. Another miss on the Ice Path, unfortunately. Despair on the back pedal here. No, he eats the Gale. This is going to look pretty bad. He's got to get away. Macropire. That's not going to work either. Man, Jakiro just no good. Not the player, just the hero. I'm just not a fan of the hero. I'm sorry. Just Microfire and Ice Paths all over the place. Has very confident now. Runs right in. Throwing out all sorts of delicious vomit and boogers and goo on Pitbull. Pitbull taken down again. This is an early savage beating. Rambo already on a killing spree with Timbersaw. They're making the run right out. I'm getting a little bit of a frame skip here, so apologies. Hopefully that will resolve itself, but we'll just hang with it because this game is going real quick here. Gold, as you can see, already starting to dip down. Can I get a shout out for how this gold graph's going? Ready? That's right. The Pull Whistle report shows that the gold graph seeing about 5k deficit going in the favor of Youth. They pick up the tower as well, and that's going to make things even better for them. In your top lane, Puck still slowly farming away. She already got the power treads acquired. Let's see if she builds that into the Blink Dagger. Just be more of that, you know, piece of shit Puck that you can't catch. Dragon form popped. Gacy's wants to make something happen here. He's going to get right around the corner. He's got the Moonlight Shadow. Nice Dragon Tail. Can they get the arrow? They got the arrow. Marana picks off Puck once again. And now they're going to look to go on the mid lane. Here we go. That's not the button I wanted to hit, but it was a little loony. They'll finally pick up the first tower for themselves. Oh, and a Crystal Maiden. Nice. One stun after another. Ooh, they got to get the tower. They got to get out here. Fortification. Oh, man. Haz is going to make him work for it. He trades. He takes down Gacy's in exchange for the tower, and now they're making a run. Oh, boy. Here we go. A1.
Radiant's middle tower.
Juking and jiving. Oh, nice. Venomancer runs right into Pitbull, pops the Eclipse, and gets it done, but now he has to deal with Haz. Can they kite this one out? Throws out the Sacred Arrow, knows that she can't commit. She'll end up being taken down by the Quills, and they do retreat. So relatively decent exchange so far for Razorblade. They're kind of getting back in it. A little bit of breath of fresh air. I like it. Has. Oh, Timbersaw from the darkness. Steps out with the Chakram. He wants to take out that Marana. Macropyre from behind, but will not quite catch. He is, ooh, a lot of damage. Starstorm doing well, but Puck will catch her out with the Death Coil. She'll try to get the job done. We'll catch it out here. Silence will fly. He'll need a few more auto attacks. Does he have leap? He does not.
With honor.
And A1 will end up falling. Nice string of action there. Making its way all the way from top tower down to behind over here. That's a nice prolonged fight. But here we go. The action continues. Gacy's trying to catch out Puck. Will he get the... Nope, he's silenced. Can he get the Dragon Tail? Turns back. Nice dodge. Great freezing field. Gacy's feeds over a kill. Good evasive maneuvers there. Puck using a nice timed Rift and Orb to step away. Crystal Man, in the meanwhile, pops the freezing field, and Timbersaw shows up just to finish things off. Man, that was a nice, clever move and teamwork right there. Now they're going to look to take down this mid-tier 1 tower. It's already pretty low. Can they get it done? They're feeling pretty confident. Rambo leading the pack as Timbersaw as he begins to belt away at this tier 1. And he gets it. Arrow will fly, but it will not catch. And now your score is going to be 20-8. Leading the front with last hit denies will be your Timbersaw here, played by Rambo. He's 61-15, so he's been sitting on some nice, reliable farm. They just got him out here in the jungle. A couple of sets of observers on both sides, and now, with these two tier 1s taken down, do they take their action to the top, or do they just begin to lay out these aggressive wards and just try to snowball further, trying to catch out anyone? You know who we haven't seen in a while is Doom. Doom is level 6. No Midas yet. He's got the glove. He's got a little ways to go. He does have Doom, so if he catches out Timbersaw, he'll make it happen. With all that extra momentum that Youth's been getting, they're going to go ahead and make a go on Roche. They are pelting away. They're getting the Roche pretty low here with the help of the goo and the Midas armor. They're getting the job done rather quickly. Nice, I like it. They didn't even need it for that Roche, but Venomancer is going to go ahead and get that medallion, which will stack very nicely with the goo. Orb will fly out. They're trying to get the job done as they finish off. The Timbersaw quickly buys back. Oh no, but they trade 3 for the 1. That's a triple kill for Clue. Puck ripping right apart with a great coil. Orb and the whole Puck kit and caboodle. So now they push down the mid, as they think they can probably go for this tier 2. Doom is nearby to try slow him down. Poor little Jakiro, he's only got 3 CS. It's been a hard game for Jakiro. Pelting away at the tower. This is part of what Venomancer does best. Get the wards down and let him pelt away. Lay a foundation in case the fight does break out. Haz is already below half-life. He has to be a little careful here, but he's pretty meaty. Plus, the Aegis probably helps too. They end up taking the tier 2. Will they retreat or make a fight happen? Haz feeling pretty confident. Makes the bold move right in. Doom still has the do, but he's got to probably get it off. Nope, he just gets taken down and obliterated by Rambo. That Timbersaw just bursted down. That's what pure damage is all about, baby. Chakram flies, and now they want to go ahead and take down Despair. Who does fall? Goes right back to the After Earth. Now Rambo trying to make the run out. Crystal Maiden lays a safe path with the freezing field. And look at this. Haz going man mode. Aegis down. He wants to take out Marana, and he gets it. A1 will fall. APN steps in to help out, but they will retreat. Still just a big fight in favor of Youth. They get the Roche, they get the tier 2, and they pretty much get the upper hand of that fight. And this is looking like the grounds for what could be an early GG. Net worth, all top 3 belonging to EUPH. Timbersaw leading the front, 6.6k. I mean, just the way their team is snowballing right now, I mean, there's always that hope that maybe they flub up and we can push it longer. We can somehow miraculously give Pitbull space to get up a good set of farm, maybe get that BKB, and then maybe we'll build into some damage. We also got Dragonite here. He doesn't even have his Shadow Blade yet. Shadow Amulet, though, acquired, but that doesn't really add anything. This is a Dragonite.
Radiant's top tower.
Nearly 15 minutes in, doesn't even have 1k life to his name. It's rough. Dota's hard sometimes. Sometimes it's real hard. Bit of a push here on the top. They're making a run in tier 1. They should get it with ease. But Arrow will go out. Down, though. Oh, man. Puck trying to make her pay sleep back, though. Mirana will step out. Ice Path flies, and it's pretty much just pretty to look at. Just the impact that I feel bad, Despair. I'm sorry if you watch this VOD and how much I've been ragging on you, but just Jakiro, just like, are we gonna see one successful Jakiro opportunity? It's just so situational. I mean, I can relate. KOTL's not the right pickup for most games. He's extremely situational and you have nothing to offer a lot of the time when you're getting, your ass beat and then people are jumping the gun on you. But, for the anti-push, Jakiro's good. You know what, though? Jakiro will have his time to shine here shortly as they take out all outer towers and they try to break the hill. This is when Jakiro can work well because they're working with tight spaces. And he can just unload a holy hell right on the hill and try to take out as many of you as he can. That's their best chance. Bottom lane, though, they're going to try to finish out all outer towers. They're already pelting away slowly, waiting for the creep wave. Rambo's going to lead the front, and they're going to make a go. They're making a go on the tier 2, but here comes Doom leading the front. He's going to try to maybe catch out that Timbersaw. That'd be a pretty nice person to Doom. Let's do it. Luna nearby. Her portrait's all messed up. That's pretty cool. There it is. Nope, it's back. Nope, it's broken. That's weird. My portrait is bugging out. I don't know if you guys see that. Anyways, continuation of push. They're fairly, pretty confident here. It's a 4-on-4, though, as A1 will split push the top lane. She will have to deal with Down, who's great at stopping this push, slowing down the wave with a gale and pelting away with the wards. They are going to sacrifice over what looks like their tier 2. They really don't have the initiation to make it work. They can't just run in there because they'll run into Puck, who can just really shut them down. Puck is the greatest initiator in this bottom lane, especially with that Blink Dagger. And that's what I'm talking about. Blink in, gets 3 with the coil, silences him out. Timbersaw cleans him up. That's it. 1, 2, 3, taken down. They make it look textbooks. Just so clean and perfectly done, and it's looking pretty grim. They're going to make a hard push here on the bottom lane, but I guess they're actually pinging back. They're worried about losing the tier 1. Oh, tier 1 will fall, one more hit, but they're already looking at a tier 3 of their own. They're beginning to push pretty hard here. Will they be able to get it? They're looking to swing. They send out the Chakram now. As sidesteps, nice rift dodge, but it does catch on the Bristleback. Thinking about making a move in, A1 jumps in, jumps out. Jumps in, hitting the creeps. But nothing comes of it. It's a bit of a footsie there. Finally, the Doom goes out. It lands on the Bristle. Bristle forced to be on the back pedal, but he's a pretty meaty fellow, so he should be able to survive this Doom, no problem. Nice freezing field to lay out a path of safety. Macropyre goes out, but everyone looks at it and goes, that's not too threatening, so we'll walk away. Now Has trying to run down Ugases, takes down 2. You die back there. Now Doom on the run. This should be the beginning of the end. As they wipe out another, Has picks up a double kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Gold is extremely far down, working towards 16, 17k.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And now they're going to town this tier 3 fortification out, but you will not be able to stop the force of the EUPH in this bottom lane.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Alright, they want more though. They leap in, they're making a go on Pitbull. Pitbull, not even the opportunity to even get off her Eclipse. That is unfortunate. Immediately cock blocked out from pressing the R. And now Doom meeting a lot of damage. Has happy to take a go at him. Their level and XP is so significant, they're happy to go to town. And they run back. Rambo chaining his way out. A1 wants to get something for it. Can't even get the Crystal Maiden. Bursted right down after getting locked and pincered. mid-more trade here. Venomancer's had enough. He's already laying a bit of a push here on the mid. They pretty much know they have this game in the bag, and they'll just kind of distract here on the bottom. Moving in, Jakiro. Well, you almost tried to land it with the Ice Path. Oh god, Jakiro, put something out there. You got Macropire, you got Free. Come on, baby.
Top tower is
You got that long Ice Path. Come on. Alright. Has making a move, bashing town, doomed up. Here we go. Let's get him, boys. They're making a big aggressive maneuver here on Haste. And they take him down. Double kill completed, Pitbull.
is under attack.
Oh yeah, we're back in this. Gets the Ogre Cup complete. He's working right for that BKB. Actually has 1,800 gold, so Mithril Hammer also completed if he doesn't want to use it on a buyback. And they don't have a BKB. Interesting. They don't lose any racks either. They lose the tier 3, but that's it. So it looks like Razer Blade are willing to keep the game going. You know? Maybe see what they can get working in their favor. Doom still trying to grab potentially that Midas. Pelting away. Kira warding things out, putting up a little bit of defense, a little bit of map vision here as the rest of you for just cleaning up the jungle. Rambo taking a Centaur home with him. Still got a little bit of time till Roche is up. It's relatively soon, but like we said before, Venomancer has that medallion to make the job easier. And look at that, he's going right for an Orchid. He almost has it. He's been just so slowly farming back, defending pushes, building up gold with all those wards. He has an Oblivion staff, or sorry, an Orchid rather. That's gonna make things a little nicer. Here we go, has steps in. They're gonna begin to start stacking up the minus armor and pelting away on this Roche, but as far as true hardcore damage, they don't have too much of it. I mean, if you look at their late game, it's not really there. You would think that maybe they'd go with a more carry-style Venomancer who, you know, Orchid's good, but it's not really big late game, like maybe after that. So I guess Razer Blade feeling confident that the late game for Youth is not there, and they just have to weather the storm of their very, very strong mid-game presence here. But let's see how long they can hold out. Luna, look at this. 300 gold away from picking up her BKB. This is getting interesting here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Despair, trying to jump and jab, get away from the Orchid. Gets out, caught on the coil. One more auto attack. It will go out. And that long cast animation, he can't even get off the dual breath. God damn, Jakiro's no good. Come on, Ice Frog. Let's fix that.
Radiant's middle tower.
Here we go, Moonlight Shadow. They want to go on Crystal Maid. He lays out the sentry. They can see where they're coming from now. They're laying out the right clicks. Freezing Field out of desperation, doing serious damage and takes out the Doom. APM. Tipping her fedora back. Grabs that one. Nice leap away. Milan trying to make an escape, but now Despair taken down again. That puts Despair down to 1 in 10.
Middle tower has fallen.
For his matchup. Meanwhile, whoa, Camera has autism. Let's get back to this right now. Running out a bit of auto clags here. Rambo will sidestep, and they're not even worrying about the racks just yet.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
And they begin to just pelt away. Meanwhile, mid, it's a whole different story. They get the racks already completed, and
Radiant's bottom barracks
this should be it.
under
Razor
attack.
Blade, they're okay. There we go. Fine. Razor Blade calling the GG. Tried to weather the storm, but it was just too rough, and they are forced to
Radiant's
succumb.
bottom barracks. Dire victory.
And with that said, the game is completed. I want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. If you haven't already, please do me the honor of following my Twitch channel and my Twitter over here at twitch.tv/KOTLGuy. We'll make sure we get that second game ticketed.